What is a foreclosure property? When a homeowner falls behind on their mortgage payments, the lender can claim the property as collateral and attempt to sell it to recover what's owed. There's a long process that leads up to a property going into foreclosure. When a borrower misses several mortgage payments and cannot reach an agreement with the bank, either through a loan modification, short sale, or other loss mitigation solution, the foreclosure process begins. Once all the necessary legal filings and notices are complete and there is no agreement between the bank and the borrower, the property will be noticed for sale as required by law, and notifications will go to the borrower. And some notices may be posted at the property and published in the newspaper. Depending on the state, the sale can be conducted by the courts, county, trustee, or through an auction service such as auction.com. The sales are conducted live in person, with the exception of some counties in Florida, and are typically held on the courthouse steps or in a venue approved by the lender. Once the auction begins, the property will be sold to the highest bidder, who must pay in certified funds, often at the conclusion of the auction. If the property does not sell at live auction, the lender takes ownership. Before you go to the live auction, you need to make sure you've conducted your due diligence. You should obtain as much information as you can about the property before you bid and buy. You can begin by researching outstanding liens, either at the county courts or by leveraging a due diligence company. Keep in mind, if you purchase a foreclosure property, you are responsible for paying the liens and county fees. Besides researching outstanding liens, you should look into other aspects about the property and its location to make sure this is a good investment for you. Some things to consider are the sales history of the property and the neighborhood. Is it in an up-and-coming neighborhood? Is it in a good school district? Are there new companies relocating to the area? When was the last time this house was for sale? These will all be key factors into the future worth of the property. You should also know the maximum you are willing to pay for the property. You need to understand the potential costs involved with repairing the property, such as replacing pipes, electrical work, painting, new flooring, labor costs, and account for liens and any applicable county fees to determine how much you'll need to invest in the property. This will help you identify the true cost. It's important to know there are no open houses, and you will not get access to the property prior to the sale. It is illegal to trespass on the property, so the view from the curb may be the best view available. The majority of foreclosure properties are occupied by the previous owners or tenants. If you win the property, you are responsible for the eviction process or negotiating a rental agreement with the current occupants. You will need to check with your state's landlord and tenant rights if the property has renters in place. Now that you've done your due diligence, you need to know the date, time, and location in order to bid and potentially win the property. On auction day, you will need to bring a driver's license, passport, or government-issued ID, as well as cash or certified funds. At that point, you are prepared to start bidding on your property. Still have questions? Find out more by visiting auction.com/concierge or come see us at one of our seminars or live auctions.